Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this reading for Sagittarius. This is the most important messages you need to hear for the week of March 1st through the 7th. So let's just go ahead and get right in here. What does Sagittarius need to know for this coming week, or any important messages that Sag may need to hear? Let's see. 10 of Coins. So you're focused on your money right now, Virgo energy. Could be feeling like your investments are paying off, or you could be being generous with your money, or you could have just gotten a large sum of money. 5 of Swords. Money could have caused a problem, could have caused argument or disagreement with someone. Doesn't have to be the case. 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Oh, and another card on the floor. Sorry. Priestess. So some of you guys are dealing with a Scorpio or a Pisces. I feel like for some of you guys, you might be having problems with spending your money, or maybe you're spending too much money, or maybe your financial situation is actually causing some problems. Because ultimately we want the 10 of Cups energy, and you know, I feel like there is happiness and there is security, but then you have the 7 of Cups as well. So there's still more to be done, or there's still maybe something's still unclear here. Let's see what else we have. Wow. So you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So we have counterpart energy here. So I feel for some of you Sagittarius, some of you are in a soulmate connection for sure. And the two of you may be arguing about money or having disagreements about how to spend money or certain purchases, or one energy may be more of a spender than the other. I also feel like you may be having arguments about who is doing more in the relationship. Like, well, I cook more, well, I clean more, well, I pay more bills, well, I take care of the kids, stuff like that. So I do see some kind of back and forth between the two of you, for those of you who are in this soulmate relationship, because you have the 10 of Cups and you have the Priest and the Hierophant. For others of you who are single, it is more about becoming more in tune with your feminine and your masculine energy, but also that knowledge, right? Because Taurus energy with the Hierophant specifically, but you want to, it's like for those of you who are in a relationship, you're like so connected with this person that it's like you can like telepathically read each other's minds. And then for those of you who are single, it's more like you're kind of trying to philosophize for yourself, and you're trying to become spiritually connected in your own way. Okay. And you know, sometimes it's that saying like money isn't everything, or money can't buy you love. So if you're feeling financially stable, but you're not feeling so great, like mentally, it could be something about having to deal with this Ace of Coins energy. So more earth energy here. Could definitely be dealing with an earth sign, or your partner could be an earth sign. The Ace of Coins is about you really taking your own, like, matters into your own hands in a sense, and creating opportunities for yourself. So if you are feeling like stagnant, or like you need more, like even like some people are just financially stable and they have plenty of things, and then they feel like they lack relationships, they lack other important things in life. Like, what else can I accomplish? Like, what else, you know, is out there for me? And the Ace of Coins and the Knight of Spears. I mean, this is you like making the decision, I feel, to go for. Let's look at your final outcome. I'm going to hold these two together for my thumbnail. Bear with me for 2 seconds. There you go. let's get your final outcome so we can really build. And then I may go in and clarify a few of these messages. Page of Coins, Ace, Page, progressing even further. It's like, even if you're making strides and so when you are trying to accomplish a goal, right, it's not always like, oh, a one and done, like, oh, I'm gonna try it today, and now, oh, after the day I'll be accomplished whatever. No, it takes time, okay? So you're going to have to be patient, and you're going to have to work on this every day. When you start with your Ace and you start to work on it, you're becoming stronger in yourself. Nine of Swords energy. I'm sorry. Well, no, it is a Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords energy. So this is you building up. You're building up to this. Then you have the Six of Spears, which is a lot about Jupiter energy, also Leo energy, just growing and accomplishing. I feel like you may want recognition from people around you or from your significant other, but ultimately the most important part is that you recognize that you're important within yourself. And that is what's going to propel you to, look, he's going to catch this. Like he's going to catch this whole bag, okay? So don't stress too much. One more card for you, and then we might clarify the Ace of Coins too. So I do say don't stress, but I also do feel like I need to mention that be cautious, okay? Double check things. Final outcome, Nine of Cups. It could be a Pisces that you're in a relationship, or you could have Pisces in your chart. So this is just growth. This is just, well, it's not just growth, right? Because saying just makes it seem so minuscule, but it's a big deal. It's about your dreams really coming true. And it's about being prosperous. Five of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. So Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck. Five of Cups really tells me that overall your general kind of feeling about where you're at is, yes, you have some fulfillment, and that could be financial things, it could be material things that you have, but you are lacking or you're not feeling super fulfilled in other areas of your life. Again, Seven of Cups. So in order to reach the Ten of Cups, which is your hopes and desires, open the door and walk right through the door, okay? Walking through the door is going to get you to the Page of Coins. It's going to get you to the Nine of Cups, but ultimately it's going to keep you in your progression. And you're going to learn so much more about life and about yourself if you are able to find the strength to push through, okay? So, I am going to clarify. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Coins. What kind of opportunity is coming for Sagittarius? And what kind of, because, you do have a lot of cups here as well. So for some of you, it is relationship related, because we already talked about you may be financially stable. What's one thing you could be lacking? Well, it could be friendship. It could be love. Okay, so let's see. Tell us more about this opportunity. There's just cards flying everywhere. So this was the first card, the Fool. We'll see what else you have here. We know you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is you working on yourself, growing, and the Fool is you walking through the door, taking that risk, right? So this person moving forward, walking through. Wow, at the bottom of the deck, then you also have, you know what? You have two twos at the bottom. So I just want to show you that, and I feel like Spirit showed me this on purpose. Could be dealing with a Cancer or an Aries as well, but 2-2 shows, you're in your first steps. You're taking the steps that need to be taken. And it's interestingly enough, the 2 cups that are still full, there's 2 cups full here as well. So just a few little messages there for you. We also have the Sun. So we're clarifying the Ace of Coins back again. So working on yourself, but not being afraid to take risks. The Sun, okay. Ace of Swords, that mental clarity and stability. Justice, just knowing that you're making good decisions, that you're being fair, make sure that you are being fair, that if there is a partner relationship, especially, that you're treating each other fairly. If you are arguing, like we talked about before, maybe pull back on that. Try to be more fair. Try to be understanding. Try to only fight for the most important things in the relationship. So you have 7 of Pentacles, more work on yourself. Your 5 of Cups really wants to come out here and tell you that in order to have better support, better stability, and stronger sense of self, it is time to move forward. Okay, so moving forward in a relationship, it could be you actually taking the reins and reaching out to this person, taking control of your destiny. Your opportunity here is support, it's love, it's happiness, it is someone who is going to be understanding of you. I believe that that is the case. So let's pull some. I don't know why my cards were way back here. Oh, surrender to the divine with the full moon, okay? Trust that you're on the path, and like I said before, you need to sit back a little bit and let go. Now, that doesn't mean don't be cautious and don't be diligent. It just means take it easy. Maybe don't feel so stressed, don't feel so pressured to find someone, because it all will happen in divine timing, right? So expect powerful changes, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Like when it's time, it's time. You and your loved ones are safe. So especially for those of you who are dealing with a family, you're protected and you're going to be okay. Okay, so if that's something that you're stressing about, again, take a deep breath. Things are going to be okay. Let's pull a gemstone oracle. Gonna write down something real quick. Bear with me. All right, sorry about that. Okay, gemstone oracle for Sagittarius. Starting fresh. Yeah, you have the Fool, you have the Ace of Coins, and you have the Ace of Swords. So starting fresh for sure. And you also have, so I'm not going to pretend I can read that gemstone, but it is blue. So there may be some important communication that it needs to be happening in order to push this through. And I feel like with the Priestess and the Priest, that's really the two of you kind of educating each other. For those of you who are in a serious relationship, because I feel like a lot of you are. Ignite your passion. So maybe instead of bickering with your partner, try to remember the things that you love about them. Citrine, bring in the light. That's exactly what I just said. Bring that light back in. All right, let's do our last card. Sorry if you hear the garbage truck outside the window. Hello, that's way too many, but that one did pop first. So I am going to keep that first one because it flew out all on its own, and you have the 8th house, okay? So it says a life or death issue, getting and using power, use other people's resources, major changes, finding out the mysteries of life and personal power. So yes, our 8th house is all about power and control. And so for some of you, again, this is a relationship power and control struggle. And for some of you, this is a personal and singular power control struggle within yourself. So the message here mostly, is to allow major change, and using other people's resources is actually quite funny because it just kind of, it makes me laugh in a sense of this relationship, like you both have things to offer in the relationship. So like instead of instead of going after each other, going back and forth about what you don't do for each other, where you fall short, maybe you should recognize what you do for each other when you do help each other, and focus on the ways that you can continue to use your strengths in your relationship in that way. A life or death issue. So some of you could be, this decision could be very crucial as far as the path that it's going to set up for your future, right? And then that just reminds me of the Justice card, yeah, because I just feel like what's harnessing your power and being in control is kind of the visual representation. This is really kind of what the Priestess and the Hierophant are all about. And with the Justice, it just is kind of like telling me that it's all going to work out for the greater good. That message was struggling to get out there at the end, but we got there. So Sagittarius, if this reading resonated for you or if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Take care.